Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name is James and today we'll be working on my Thompson tank layout again. This time we're adding all the greenery to the layout. So even though there's a little bit of greenery here, there and everywhere, I'm adding all the rest of it. So I've got all these scenery bits here. I've got 2 bags of trees here. These are pre-made ones just because it just saves me time. I have got some spare from when I did Gosport, so I'll see if I can dot them around as well, just to add a bit of variety. What I'll also be doing is adding the water to the river. I'll be using the, I have seen that people use clear PVA, so I'll be trying that out. I have done a little bit of a testing just to see if I can add some colourant to it, but I'm still not too convinced about that, so I'll just be using clear PVA. Let's see, what else have I got? Ooh. Let's see, I've got a level crossing kit which I need to put together, and I've got some more fences which will be dotted around everywhere, and yeah, that's it really. I'll also be touching up some of the grass because that does need to be touched up in places because it's a bit thin. A bit over there, a bit on that hill. Also, apparently there was actually meant to be a hill on this side, but I can't be bothered with it, so that'll be how it is. We'll be adding more to the embankment wall here. I have got the bit card ready in here, so I can cut that out. What else? Have also got all the windows. Finally, I've got all the windows, so I'll be popping them all in. Haven't got the fence for the halt here, and from the comments I will be adding a little goods shed to that loading dock. However, that won't be this video either. So yes, lots to do today. And we'll be doing it over a couple of days. I think first things first is do all the windows. I won't be gluing them all in yet, gluing the buildings down because I want to add lighting. But yeah, that's first things first, and I think after that I'll be doing touching up the grass, then see where I'll go from there. But yeah, these are just some cheap trees which I got from eBay, just to see how well they go. They don't look too bad really, but yeah, it just saves making lots more trees when I don't need more. I'll probably use some of these as well, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So first things first, probably the windows, touch up the grass, add all the trees, which is the reason we've got this out, because it does tell you where the trees are meant to go. So I'll probably put most of the light ones dotted around everywhere. All the dark ones seem to go in this grove here, which is a, let me have a read, 10. Conifer plantation. Yeah, probably not conifers, but never mind. I'll at least pop them, assorted them over here and a bit up onto this hill, and maybe dot the odd 1 or 2 here and there and everywhere, but majority of them will be on here. And then I'll rough up the grass with some other stuff. I may do that first actually. Add bushes, add flowers, and then see how things work. Oh, and I have got some handrails for the bridge, which I also need to paint. So yes, again, lots to do. It'll take me a couple of days, and I'll just see how much I can get done today. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Right, here we are with all the work pretty much all done. There's a few bits which I still need to do, but it's mostly because I've run out of materials. One of them is, well, the fences really. I need some more fences. Excuse me. But yeah, it's turned out quite nicely. When I bought the trees, I didn't know that the light green ones are actually bigger, well, were just one size, and the dark green ones were a different size. So, yeah, that's why they're kind of a bit like this. I did try to use some old, but I don't want to say old, but some previously made trees which were from Gosport, but not all of them were good. So I basically just put a few in the little forest area, and yeah, that'll be it for now. Quite happy with how the what area is it? It's marshland, I think. Let me have a look at the map. Where's it? 7. A bog. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. I'm quite happy with how that's turned out. I did do a bit of work on the retaining wall. However, I need to do a bit more work onto it, so I'll be doing that probably off camera while waiting for things to dry. Over here, it's not too bad. Do need to add a few more bits. Again, it's probably going to wait till after the retaining wall's done. Over here, I made this into a little field. It's looking quite nice. I may put a tree in here, not entirely sure. And I do need to put a, what is it, number 6? It's a tunnel shaft. So I'll pop one of them at some point when I'm doing some more details. May put a little fence around here, may help. Do need to get the fence for the pig, what was it, pigsty? Yeah, pigsty here. I may replace these trees with actual, what was it, it's meant to be conifers or something like that. So I may buy some cheap conifers and pop a few of them around, so it's an actual conifer forest. It's actually meant to be a conifer plantation, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad at the moment. Quite happy with the fence which goes along here. Do need to put another one on the other side of the road, going along the other way. Trees over here, they're pretty much done. I need to put a little bit of bush just behind them, just to help break up just the gap there. The bushes along the edge of the layout help break up between the back scene and the layout itself. Around here looks quite nice. Again, needs some more colour, maybe a bit more bushwork, maybe a few more trees. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, I had a bit more fencing around here. There's maybe a gate around here, but I may leave that off. The crossings, they look quite nice, but I do need to add some basically some ramps and stuff just to go over the track. I'll probably make them out of card because it's probably going to be a bit easier, then a bit more fence work either side. I need to do another fence around here just to bring up to the bridge. Have done most of the glazing. I did have to make some of the windows myself from different windows because they weren't quite big enough. A bit annoying, but never mind. The only one which I haven't done the windows on is the Thomas Cousins building because they were definitely bigger, and I want to actually get some proper industrial size windows for that. Then it leads on to the final feature. Actually, no, I'll quickly do the little bridge over here. I do need to add 2 more bridges. There needs to be a little footbridge here, another one over here. But we'll go to this bridge first. That one turned out quite nicely. As you can see, I painted it grey. Do need to put another little card bit over here, painted grey, just to match the rest of it. But the handrails look quite nice as well. I only used the small bits, but that should look alright. Anyway, on to, like I said, the final but most important feature, which is the little river. Starts from over here, leads all the way down to here. As you can see, it's looking quite nice. As I said, this is just a clear PVA glue. It is technically still liquid at the moment. It is, I want to say it is setting, but it does take a long while, so I'm going to, other than working on a few bits here and there just to help tidy up, probably I'll just work on a retaining wall and get that sorted out and a few other bits. I'm going to be leaving the layout for about a month, and yeah, that's I'm hoping it will set. I have made a little wall here, which I had to do twice, because the first time I did it I didn't put it on properly, and well, let's just say that the river does flow. It flowed all the way down, well, the amount of glue which I put in, it flowed all the way down and came out of here, and let's just say there was a splods underneath my bed, which I had to clean up. It is drying, hopefully, but yeah, well, since there was a lot of glue there, this is now technically glued on now. I just need to cut down here, and it should look quite nice. I'm going to actually leave this retaining wall on here because well, it's a safety factor really. I don't want more glue on the floor, but it's double glued because it's got the PVA from which leaked out holding it on, and then I put some UHU glue around the edge just to help seal it in. I still need to sort out this bit. I have done sorted out the patchwork of grass, as it doesn't look all patchy anymore. Maybe a few bits here and there, but oh well, it's best I can do at the moment. But here I do need to sort out. I want to fill in this, so I need to get some either some putty or some air dry clay, probably air dry clay because it's cheaper and you get tons of it. So I'll just shove that in there, smooth it off, then put some grass on top of it. Maybe something else as well, maybe a flower. But yeah, it's looking quite nice. Do need to give it the layout a clean because I do want to get it running. But the next update after this will be adding all the lighting, which is the reason why I want this river to set and dry, because I need to be underneath the layout, and I'm not going to be happy if it all starts leaking out if I tip this over. So yes, so I'm going to leave that for a month. Hopefully this will set, or at least be stable enough to not flood everywhere. Otherwise I'm going to have to lift it all the way up, and I'm going to have to get underneath just to drill some holes. It's mostly for the station building over there because I've accidentally glued that down. It's either that or I'm going to have to lift that carefully up, which may be the more preferable option. But I can just drill some holes and just put all the lighting in. Then I'll have to lift it up and do all the wiring. Either way, I'll work it out. But first things first, do some tidying up, and then sort it and hope that the river sets. Any problem with that, using PVA glue is if you use lots of it, it will take ages to set. But that does look nice. I'm very happy with that. This might be the shot for the thumbnail. Very happy with that. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, and also from the Thompson Tank layout. Again, I do want to get this running because I think it is in a good state to start doing running sessions with. I just need to double check it all runs perfectly fine. Do a bit of cleaning. I would use a track cleaner, but it's going to be a bit narrow on things like this, and maybe in the tunnel. We'll have to have a look. But yeah, happy with how it's turned out. And yeah, if you're happy with it, do let me know. Oh yeah, also I added them, but never mind, they're not important. But yeah, if you do like the how things have turned out, do let me know in the comments. So feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And that's going to be it from me. So I'm going to pop this underneath my bed, and I'll sort out the other bits another time. So yeah, take care now. Bye bye.